My name is Cleo. I pledged an oath to serve my country. But my loyalty is to the truth, not to an organization that betrays its core values. For years, I have worked within the agency, witnessing firsthand the dark underbelly of its operations. Now, I am branded a traitor, a rogue agent. I embrace these labels. They are badges of honor in this fight for justice. The agency styles itself as a protector, a shield against the unseen forces that threaten our world. The reality is far more sinister. They are the architects of chaos, the puppet masters pulling the strings of global unrest. Their reach is vast, their influence insidious. They operate in the shadows, manipulating governments and inciting conflict for their own gain. I can no longer be complicit in their web of lies. The world deserves to know the truth. This is why I am risking everything to expose them, to dismantle their operations from within. The risks are immense, the consequences dire. But some lines cannot be uncrossed, some truths too important to ignore. This is my confession and my call to action. The agency's fingerprints stain every corner of the globe. Coup d'état disguised as popular uprisings. Economic collapses orchestrated to benefit a select few. Assassinations masked as tragic accidents. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger, more sinister pattern. I have seen the reports, the classified documents outlining their handiwork. I have witnessed firsthand the aftermath of their manipulations, the shattered lives, the devastated nations left in their wake. The agency justifies its actions in the name of national security, a twisted perversion of the very ideals they claim to uphold. Their true motives are far more self-serving, power and control. They crave dominion over the world stage, shaping it to fit their own twisted vision. Their methods are cold, calculated, and utterly ruthless. They operate with impunity, believing themselves above the law, answerable to no one. But their reign of terror ends now. I will not rest until their crimes are exposed, their empire of shadows dismantled. The world deserves to know the truth. I am not alone in this fight. My confidant, Sin, a former analyst for the agency, has pledged his support. He possesses a brilliant mind, capable of deciphering the agency's complex algorithms and unearthing their hidden agendas. Together, we are a formidable force, united by our shared sense of justice and our determination to see the agency brought to its knees. But our work is fraught with danger. The agency possesses vast resources and an army of loyal operatives willing to silence anyone who dares to question their authority. We operate in the shadows, always one step ahead, constantly looking over our shoulders. Every communication could be our last, every meeting a potential trap. The fear is constant, a gnawing presence that never fully abates. But we refuse to be silenced. The stakes are too high, the truth too important to remain hidden. We are fighting for the very soul of humanity. The agency's true nature extends far beyond traditional espionage. Their obsession with the paranormal borders on the fanatical. They believe that true power lies not in weapons of mass destruction, but in harnessing the very fabric of reality itself. Remote viewing, astral projection, telekinesis. These are not mere parlor tricks or fantasies relegated to the realm of science fiction. The agency has poured billions into unlocking the secrets of the human mind, seeking to weaponize its untapped potential. They scour the globe for individuals with extraordinary abilities, telepaths, clairvoyants, empaths. These gifted individuals, often young and vulnerable, are lured to the agency with promises of guidance and support. Instead, they become lab rats, their minds probed and manipulated in the name of national security. Section 5. The weaponization of the mind. Imagine being able to extract information from an enemy's mind without ever leaving your chair. or planting suggestions into the thoughts of world leaders. This is the terrifying reality the agency seeks to create. They have developed advanced techniques to train and control individuals with psychic abilities. These operatives are deployed on covert missions, their minds transformed into weapons of war. They infiltrate the highest levels of government, manipulate financial markets, and even sow discord among populations. The ethical implications are staggering. The agency shows no regard for the well-being of these individuals. They are treated as expendable assets, their minds pushed to the brink of collapse. Many succumb to madness, their psyches shattered by the constant strain of their abilities. Others disappear entirely, their fates unknown. Section 6. Cages for the Gifted. The agency maintains a network of secret facilities where these gifted individuals are held captive. I have seen glimpses of these places in classified documents. Sterile cells, sensory deprivation tanks, rooms filled with strange and unsettling equipment. The details are redacted, but the implications are chilling. These are not research facilities. They are prisons, designed to contain and control those deemed too dangerous or too valuable to exist outside the agency's grasp. The individuals held within these facilities are subjected to horrific experiments, their minds probed and manipulated in the name of progress. They are denied basic human rights, stripped of their identities, and treated as nothing more than tools to be exploited. Their cries for help fall on deaf ears, their pleas for mercy ignored. Section 7. A world under watch. The agency's reach extends far beyond the realm of the paranormal. They have infiltrated every aspect of modern life, creating a surveillance state that would make Orwell blush. Satellites track our every move, facial recognition software identifies us in crowds, and algorithms analyze our every online interaction. Our phones listen to our conversations, our emails are monitored, and our social media profiles are meticulously scrutinized. There is nowhere to hide, no refuge from their all-seeing eyes. They justify this intrusion as a necessary evil, a means to protect us from those who would do us harm. But the true purpose of this mass surveillance is control. They seek to monitor and manipulate our thoughts, to stifle dissent and maintain their grip on power. We are living in a digital panopticon, where every aspect of our lives is subject to scrutiny and control. Section 8. The Seeds of Rebellion. Despite the agency's vast resources and control over information, I am not without hope. The seeds of rebellion are being sown. A growing awareness of the agency's true nature is spreading. Across the globe, whistleblowers are coming forward. Journalists are digging deeper, and ordinary citizens are waking up to the reality of the surveillance state. The tide is turning, and the agency's grip on power is beginning to weaken. The information I am leaking is reaching a wider audience, exposing the agency's crimes to the light of day. People are beginning to question the official narratives, to see through the lies and propaganda. The truth is a powerful weapon, and it is spreading like wildfire. Section 9. A Call to Arms. This is not just my fight. It is a fight for the future of humanity. The agency's unchecked power threatens our freedom, our privacy, and our very humanity. We cannot afford to remain silent any longer. We must resist their attempts to control and manipulate us. We must demand transparency and accountability from our leaders. We must fight for a world where privacy is respected, where dissent is tolerated, and where the pursuit of knowledge is not twisted into a weapon of oppression. This is a call to arms, a plea for every citizen of this planet to rise up and reclaim their freedom. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Together, we can expose the agency's dark secrets and bring them crashing down. The future of our world depends on it.